Assalamu alaikum student. Today we are going to learn standard 7 chapter number 12, the muscular system and digestive system in human beings. In our today's part of a chapter we are going to focus on digestive system in the human being. Okay, now digestive system in our body helps in digestion of food and absorption of nutrient from that digested food. There are different organs which participate in a digestion of food. Here you can see these are muscles. Okay, so after removing these muscles, okay, what we see here, we can see our digestive system. These are the different organs which participate in digestion of food. Okay, first our digestion will start from mouth, then pharynx, then esophagus, then here there is a stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and there are certain glands which participate in digestion of food, help in digestion of food. One is liver, pancreas and gallbladder, okay, and salivary gland. So there are different glands and organs which help in digestion of food. Now today we are going to discuss one by one how we digest our food. Now from where our digestion start? Our digestion start here from our mouth. Okay, in our mouth what we have different types of teeth in our mouth, and these different types of a teeth perform different types of a function. Okay, they completely chew our food, and along with the chewing of a food and convert that food into a small pieces. Okay, after chewing a food, what else happen here in our mouth? Yes, there is saliva which produced in our mouth through salivary gland, okay, which is situated in our mouth. Okay, and near over here, after that digestion, after mixing of a saliva, digestion of food will start. Okay, carbohydrate will partially digested here in our mouth, and then after that food will transfer into what? Pharynx. Over here you can see this one is pharynx. Pharynx will join your mouth and your food pipe. Now here you can see this food pipe, which is also be known as esophagus. Okay, now function of esophagus is what? Esophagus will connect your mouth, your throat and your stomach. Okay, from esophagus all the food will push the food forward into the stomach, and here you can see this one is stomach. There is a bag like structure or a pouch like structure. That bag like structure or pouch like structure is what? Stomach. Stomach secrete different types of gastric juices, and those gastric juices helps in digestion of food completely. Now what happening here in a stomach? Our food that has entered into the stomach is churned completely. Then three component of gastric juices, namely hydrochloric acid, pepsin and mucus, are mixed with the food. Okay, here and it become acidic. Mainly proteins are digested in the stomach. Due to the churning and the action of gastric juices, food becomes semi-solid. Okay, and that semi-solid slurry is slowly pushed into small intestine. Here you can see this one, this tube like clustered tube like structure, which is small intestine. Before it enter into small intestine, here it passed from stomach to small intestine. Just remove this large intestine. Okay, here you can see how the stomach is connected with small intestine. Okay, now before it enter into our small intestine, there are certain glands which secrete different types of digestive juices which helps in complete digestion of a food. One of a gland which secrete bile, that gland is liver. Over here you can see this one is what? Liver. Okay, and liver, function of liver is to secrete what? Bile. That bile is then stored in a gallbladder. Now where is that gallbladder situated? Do you see any gallbladder over here? Yes, gallbladder is here. You can see below this liver, okay, there is a green color part which is there. Okay, so here The gallbladder is situated below the liver. After we remove a liver part, here you can see this small bag like part which is known as gallbladder. So gallbladder will secrete what? Bile. Okay, and whenever liver will secrete produce bile, that bile will carried into a small intestine through the gallbladder, and along with this bile, there are other juices secreted by pancreas. Here you can see this one is a leaf like structure which is pancreas. So pancreas also secrete the pancreatic juice that contain various enzymes, and all these enzymes, pancreatic enzymes, bile juice will helps in complete digestion of food. Now from here, where this food will enter? Food will enter into a small intestine. Here you can see this tube like structure is a small intestine. The small intestine is about 6 meter long, and most of digestion and absorption of food takes place here. Three different types of juices are mixed with the food in the small intestine. Absorption into the blood of nutrients obtained by the digestive food also carried out in small intestine. So almost digestion process will complete over here. Okay, and then the undigested food, okay, will pass here into large intestine. Okay, from here food will comes into what? Large intestine. Large intestine is about 1.5 meter long. Only water is absorbed in the large intestine. A small part called the appendix is attached to the first part of large intestine. Undigested food from small intestine will enter into large intestine, and then from here it will, from this large intestine, it will thrown out of the body through the anus. So student, in our today's lecture we have discussed about different parts of our digestive system, okay, and which are the different glands participate in digestion of food. Thank you everyone.